Yeah, we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta in the house. Stevie's got a new artist. Jessica's got a new baby. And Tokyo's a virgin. AfterBuzz TV, keep it locked.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Turns out she actually does have a single out. What's it, Patrona?
Yeah,
Does it rock or not?
Margaritas. Patron and Coronas. You know how they have the margarita, Patron margarita with the little Corona bottle in it?
Yeah, that's the.
Maybe that's their.
That's the
inspiration.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get into it, you guys are watching the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta After Show. I'm your host, Olivia Gabaree, aka The Real OG.
And I am Miss Conversation Piece, and I'm keeping my kitty on lock too, Tokyo. So we one in the same with that. Mm-hmm.
And y'all know me. I am Stephaune on everything. But I think because the little Corona, she likes to have stuff in her. That's how she got her single out.
No.
So maybe the Corona, because it dips inside.
Can you let Richie introduce himself
yeah.
before you
This
take
is
over?
Boy, DJ Richie Skye. I'm just disgusted right now.
The Corona's in.
Okay.
In the juices.
Listen,
the Corona's in the juices.
Before we get into the juice of the episode, well, I mean, let's just right off the bat, Sierra obviously found herself in a tight situation to end the last episode, finding out that her man of 8 years has not one kid, but another on the way. And unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, you know, his son passing away, she was unable to
address that issue,
the
right?
situation.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, our condolences to Shooter and his family. Yes. It's so ironic. It's hard to even say that because he calls himself Shooter. His son was murdered. But I'm not gonna go there. You know, obviously, thoughts and prayers go out to them.
Right, but now it's looking like, I mean, it seems like she and BK had a really strong relationship. Like, he's out here giving her foot rubs. But now with her conversation with Tokyo, it seems like she's getting a little bit of cold feet.
Well, it's hard being a wife. You can't just let go when all the family is involved. You are connected in so many ways. So that's kind of where it's tricky when, like, they say you can't date a married person who's going through a divorce because they're making it work in some kind of way, or something's going to bring them back together. And I think this is what happened. And she didn't see it coming, but it happened.
Y'all think they're going to get back together?
I think probably. I mean, she's going to be his shoulder to cry on, you know, and she can't abandon him at this point in time. That would be awful. But to the same point, she's going to have to address the situation eventually. It's just a matter of when is appropriate to.
You know, Stephaune, here we go. You got to speak your heart, man. Just speak your mind. BK is he's doing the most. He's treating her like a lady. He's very respectful from what we've seen. Setting up the wonderful massaging feet, standing up awkwardly, but we're not worried about that. The thought that counts. And he's like, yo, let's take a trip. Let's do fun things. Seems like a great guy, and like I've said on this show before, good guys finish last.
I just think he's moving too fast.
He's just doing too much. He's making himself so available. He's going the extra mile for her.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So I gotta say this then. It seems like there's a pattern. I think you're right. Wherein, and I understand these are extenuating circumstances, but you saying he doing too much, but it's like, I feel like women will be dying for a man to be doing these types of things, but now he's doing too much.
Okay, let me say, he's not doing too much.
Should he be treating her bad?
No, he's actually doing the right thing, but I'm just saying it's a TV show right there.
Yeah, but I would like to say,
how many times have you rubbed your girl's feet? Just
I'm a fan.
I'm saying, have you done it lately? Have you done it lately?
I don't have a girl. So
well, any girl. That's not his girl.
I ain't just rubbing no any girl feet, just so y'all know. Everybody's feet ain't supposed to get rubbed.
I rub feet. Listen, listen, we're not doing nothing else on camera. It's just rubbing the feet. that's an act of kindness, and you should be grateful that you're getting your feet rubbed. Now you running back on over to take care of this man that's got 5 other babies, on the side.
Yep.
At the end of the day, granted, this is a tragic situation that happened to him, but I mean, for real, at what point does she think about her own feelings?
Yeah.
You guys, as much as I would love to say that, yeah, like it's so awesome. Take me to Miami, rub my feet, whatever.
Yes, take me.
But
Come on now.
nice
always have
guys
to
finish last. You'd like to think that you would love that and prefer that, but at the end of the day, like if you're too available and you're too nice to me, I'm probably not gonna like you as much as the asshole, and that's just.
I want somebody to treat me right.
So y'all
I want
perpetuating.
someone to treat
No,
me
I want
right,
someone to
but
treat me
like,
right.
Asshole, Miami.
Don't treat me
asshole,
right.
Miami. I'm going to Miami.
of course, and
I
I would
always
like
have
to
fun
think,
in Miami.
I would like to think I would go to Miami too, and I probably would, but I probably wouldn't like him as much because he's doing a lot, and that's just.
You wouldn't go to Miami.
Maybe it's a
He's not
personal
gonna-
issue of mine, but I feel like it's a pattern.
The thing that kills me is they're both grown. They're adults, right? They're not like in their 20s trying to figure out life. I'm going to assume in their 30s, maybe, mid to late 30s, maybe even early 40s. I don't get not being ready for a situation like that. You've already been through all the assholes, and
But
you've
she's
been through all the
with
down
asshole for
relationships.
8 years.
Wait a minute.
So
don't
aren't you
need,
ready for the fresh,
Clearly
new,
not.
sweet?
Don't you need time to heal? I'm just saying, in real life, do we need to be
I can
just
heal
jumping out
better
of
in
one?
Miami.
She's not ready. Okay.
I mean, go to Miami, but just know that you the rebound. I think he.
I
even
mean,
knows
she
he's
did go
the
to the Miami, but then she left.
I know, and that's what I'm saying.
What does Shooter do?
I don't know.
What is his occupation? Does anybody know?
He's
Because my
part
thing is,
owner
I
of
feel
the-
like, I mean, they have clearly stated what BK's occupation is. So he has a jobs, income coming in.
Right.
I don't know what Shooter does, but what I'm saying is, I don't know. You just look at the two people.
Well,
Weigh your options
obviously,
here. Weigh your options.
Shooter must not have that great of a career because she said that she paid for some of the services.
And you gotta pay to girl gone. Like get
For
over
his
Miami.
son. For his son.
Come on.
But it was
That's what I mean.
essentially her
And
son too.
But she could do that and as an act of kindness, and that's nice, right?
Yeah.
She did
But
it for her.
take your back on to Miami right afterwards.
Yes.
Well, I have a feeling that she and BK are coming to an end real soon because it seems like she's just not that into him.
Of course, because he's doing all the good stuff. All right, no, that's
well,
great.
before
Then
we
she gonna be
move
mad
on,
next year.
I will not agree to that. I deserve to be treated like a queen. Okay. All right. I just want to let y'all know.
Just so
BK.
that's clear. Holla. Before we get to the next topic, I just want to give a little shout out to our sponsor and the queen here at AfterBuzz TV, Marie Menounos.
Absolutely. So we're talking about growth in life. Want to have fun and learn and grow in all areas of your life, guys? For those who do, we've got the podcast for you. Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition, is hosted by AfterBuzz TV founder and drops every Friday on iTunes. So y'all can check it out every week. Conversations with Maria Menounos features celebrity and influencer interviews, along with secrets and tips on how to be better in all aspects of life. This goes out to Shooter and also
Every
Sierra.
other cast member.
Yes, everyone needs to listen.
Just so you know, it goes from health and wellness to career, relationships, finances, and much more. So let our Maria be the big sister you've always wanted. She is for us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maria. And again, go to iTunes, subscribe to Conversations with Maria for free.
Oh yeah.
We love free stuff.
Keyword.
Yep. Be sure to rate and comment. And when you do, let Maria know it was the Love and Hip Hop after show that sent you there. Again, Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition. Go check it out.
Hey, well, thank you, Stephaune, and to our sponsor, Maria.
Yes. I gotta take a sip after that. That's-
Yeah, I know. Take a breather over there. So Jessica Diamond is pregnant.
Which I knew last week. They was setting it up.
How did you know?
Because she wasn't drinking. Jessica Durden, she get slutty.
Yeah, well, she said that that's why she wasn't drinking was because she thought she was pregnant, and surprise, surprise, she is. So she's got to squeeze this music video in right before she starts showing, and obviously it wouldn't be any type of love and hip hop gathering if there wasn't drama. Like,
Of course.
It's organized drama. Everybody knows what they're doing. She knew what she was doing when she invited Melissa to be with Mimi and Ty, right? Because it's like the ultimate love triangle, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't. Is
It's
it?
not a love triangle because she's not with Melissa. Melissa is just being the messy ex, like just trying to cause trouble to. Because she doesn't have
is
anybody.
Melissa messy or is Jessica messy? Why are you bringing her ex into?
Well,
what is
Melissa knew what was going to happen when she showed up. She knew it was going to be a problem.
I mean, they were both messy.
Yeah.
You know, equal.
Messages spilling everywhere.
Right.
Well, I think
Jeez.
Dime is supposed to be peacemaker, so yeah, whatever.
So
She
she
never makes peace on Love and Hip Hop, as we see.
But is it peaceful when you sneak attack? Like, she just sneak attacked
Ambush.
Mimi and Ty. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
She did say, "I want to keep y'all together, invite y'all to my wedding." So, I
So
think she
that
kinda-
didn't go over well, though.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
Mimi used to mentor Jessica a couple seasons back, so I guess Jessica is now coming around full circle. She's trying to do her a
her grown
solid,
woman stuff.
you know. But I don't think Mimi needs help. She got a dope. Ty's a dope girl. Melissa doesn't belong on Love and Hip Hop any longer. It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
was that just keeping the storyline alive or what?
That's
Because
what it
that's the
seems like.
only
Of course.
purpose she's really serving in the grand scheme of things right now.
Well, you got to think like Mona. Melissa actually is a lot more articulate. She does the interviews better. Ty doesn't really talk a lot. She's an athlete.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
she's like, she'll say a few things, but she's not really, she's not vocal. So she's not like a good
I don't think she
partner.
can say too much because she's actively in the WNBA. So
Right.
you know they're kind
That's
of
true.
You know, you do
She
something
gotta chill.
crazy, you might get thrown off the team. You never
You know,
know. So she got to be real careful. But Mimi stormed off at the end, so
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, well, because Melissa and Ty started going at it, which was the obvious
Yeah.
thing
yeah.
that was going to happen.
Which
But
Jessica should know that. That's why I say Jessica.
I didn't understand why Mimi was mad though. I didn't really get it.
because the two of them were like bickering, and
So
she was
that's
just
your woman now. You know your ex is salty.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
That's how you know the relationship ain't gonna last. Mimi should grab her girl and say, "Come on, I didn't know it was gonna be like this, sweet babe. Let's
Boom.
go."
There you
That's
go.
that's
There you
exactly
go.
what I was thinking. I was thinking, damn,
Uh-huh.
this is coming to an end. She's
but
just
you-
gonna leave her in the sauce over there. Like, forget that.
But also,
Stevie
oh,
is,
go ahead.
no, Stevie is such a bad man that he turned Mimi into a lesbian.
Ah.
Like, I'm just like,
Isn't
Wait,
that what,
no,
isn't that
you
what
know
it
what?
seemed like though? Because I mean, it just seemed like it just happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
after that, it's like I surrender. I'm done with that
I was
nonsense.
like, maybe she'll switch back, but she keeps going.
Well, I mean, she rode that roller coaster for a long time. You know, the ups and downs, a lot of
got
pressure on
thrown
her
off?
heart. She did get thrown
Well, I
off.
forgot about Nico. He was horrible too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
After you leave Nico, everything's like anything you want
Everything's
anybody.
better.
Anything's better than Nico.
Well, speaking of Stevie and Mimi, she obviously felt like it was her duty to step in and save the day with Estelita and have this meeting, you know, with Stevie and kind of go over things and talk about it, which, was that even her place to do? Like, what was the purpose of that meeting? It solved nothing.
What I think the purpose was is because, like she said, Steve has 4 daughters. He's carrying himself horribly. Like, Creep Squad is over, dude. Like, stop it. You're sleeping with
Is it,
everybody.
though?
He's getting 30% of the flat tummy tea. He gets 30% of everything. I was like, God
He's
damn,
killing
why
it.
did you sign that contract?
I just want him to aim higher and manage someone like J-Lo.
Who?
Someone, anyone,
Who
anyone.
is trusting
no one,
him
yeah, no one with talent.
with their career?
No,
Certainly
one.
not J Lo.
No one.
Certainly not.
someone who doesn't have a career and desperatly needs one.
Even someone
like
without a
Estelita.
career, don't trust it.
They-
Take your chances on the streets. Because I'm telling you, it's better.
if you look at what Stevie manages, and Stevie, me and you, we here. That's my guy. But if you look at what he manages bottom feeders, right? So he manages algae, you know, the side that's on the side of the boat,
desperate and vulnerable.
you know, at the bottom, you know. So
That gotta hurt Estelita.
You know,
Right, because you didn't hear that musical genius that played in the intro when we first started?
what? Yes, I
That
mean,
doesn't
yes.
sound like scum to me. Or does it?
Well, with the magic of technology nowadays, I know Richie could let us in on this. Anybody, I could sound like I could sing a little bit, but but to respond to your question, I feel like Mimi interjected because she's kind of the Stevie whisperer, right? So she's got to be, because none of these girls can handle.
She
Stevie.
got out alive.
Yeah. She's seen all of it,
Right.
every face he makes. She's been through all the ups and every haunted house scary door that she's had to open and find out what was behind door number 3 or 4
my
or 5.
God.
She's survived it.
Mimi has always been unbothered. I remember when Stevie gave Joseline the ring and then gave Mimi the ring and Joseline flew off the handle. So Mimi's always unbothered. She doesn't care. She's over it.
She's not going anywhere. She's got Stevie's baby. They're always going to be besties. They were just on Instagram for Easter. Mimi, Stevie, and their daughter. So they ain't going
other
nowhere.
baby mamas though. Where are they at?
They don't be on Instagram with Stevie.
And, well, I don't know. I just feel like that meeting was pointless. It really didn't solve anything. Obviously, Stevie's going to be Stevie, and we find out that he gets 30% of everything Estelita does. So she really just, like, played herself.
Which I thought was genius. I have to say, Stevie, man, again, you know, I tip my hat to you. These women are signing deals with Danger Zone, which I have no idea what Danger Zone is.
Like, who's actually a Danger Zone
Artist that we could
Not
name
sure.
or know. 30% of everything?
What's she doing though?
I looked on her
I'ma
Instagram.
have to,
Single. That's
She
on
hasn't really been
YouTube.
posting any. Like, the other day she posted something with noodles, but she didn't even tag the noodles. But it was very carefully placed, like Asian noodles. But so I was wondering. I was like, did Stevie get a cut of that? I don't know. But,
No, you know how you try to put yourself on and make you manufacture content.
Yeah.
So they probably didn't hire her. She's just like, you know,
Oh, she's.
iPhone.
She hasn't been hosting any
then
parties.
she's like-
Well, that's what I was
host
wondering. Maybe
something.
she's hosting parties, and then I started calculating. She probably get $5,000. He get $1,500 out of that. So, I mean, you know, if she doing that, then okay, man, he might be getting a little change on the
Little
side.
song.
but
Money, I
Little
guess. I
song.
mean, either
Is
way,
she a money making machine?
we saw that she had a song come out, and on her Instagram, she gave credit to her manager, Stevie J.
so he's
So
doing
something
something.
must have like worked out, but you know, for the sake of the show right now.
He got her the single.
Is she gonna leave? Is the contract gonna end? We don't know.
It's for 5 years.
That's a long time.
I don't know.
A long
Is she gonna make
time.
it 5 years?
No,
How old is she gonna be in 5 years?
I don't know how old any of these people are. They look like.
And
they're
I
just
don't even
getting
think she can
younger.
get $5,000 for the club appearance until she makes it through a full season of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still a newbie, so
She gets-
2,500
Yeah,
minus
A fresh season.
Let me recalculate.
30% off the 2,500.
Well, lucky for her, she got to attend Jazzy's boot camp to, you know, brush up on her skills. So it was Tommy, Estelita, and Erica. Erica brought Estelita along, obviously, which it seems like she kind of is looking out for at this point. But she also probably knows that Estelita is in competition because after seeing how they all performed at this boot camp, I'm like, does anybody really stand a chance? I don't know.
And Tommy kept it 100.
Yeah. Tommy. Estelita's
I love
voice.
Tommy.
Me too.
Yeah, I love her, but she will hurt you. But Estelita, I don't know, but she sounds okay in this song. So auto-tune definitely helps.
But do you think, first of all, do you think Erica can be an artist? Like,
Absolutely.
but her voice didn't sound too.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Talent doesn't
No,
matter these
no.
days. Clearly,
What kind
We're
of
talking about
artist?
Erica Mena.
What kind of artist?
I don't know.
she's gonna be. Well,
I
she
don't
wants
know.
to be.
I don't know if it's an R&B. She can't sing.
I think it was like she could be like a singer rapper. You know how you sing
Oh.
song rap?
Yeah, you
a
sing
talker.
rap. A
She can be
talker.
like a
She could be a
talker.
talker.
Yeah, like T-Boz, you know. Don't.
Cause she does talk a lot.
No, you didn't go right back to Atlanta and touch one of the princesses of Atlanta.
I'm just saying.
T-Boz.
Yes, she
My
was like
goodness.
talk singing.
Yeah, it's true though.
Well, I don't. What about Tommy though? Do you think she has? Did her voice sound okay to you?
Isn't Tommy a rapper?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought she. I think
Well,
she
they
went
were
right
all
there.
hitting like high notes. And I
Because it
I
was a
got
fake-
secondhand embarrassment a little bit.
Wait, her teacher was not gonna tell her, Tommy, you didn't sound good, because
she
she
was
got
getting
beat up in the
clocked.
parking lot. So she gonna tell her she sound good no matter what, but she didn't sound bad.
You did great.
But who's the vocal coach that shows up for 10 minutes?
I don't
I
know.
can't get nowhere with a
Why
vocal.
are they like?
I need help. I need real help. What are you doing?
This boot camp seems like a joke to me, but you know.
It did.
Y'all missed Tommy said that she had a wake me up drink. If y'all don't know Tommy's history with alcoholism, you need to find out now. Tommy has a problem.
Well,
and
if
it
you're
starts with
skipping
the
the
bottle.
workout and bringing your own personal bottle to the workout, I
The
mean,
workout. She's
Oh.
like, I'm too cute to
Problem.
sweat. Okay.
Man,
I feel like that sometimes too.
oh yeah.
she said Estelita could be an ad-libber. I thought that was hilarious because it
A
don't even
Hummer.
make sense,
Well,
but
she
it
found
makes
the
sense to
silver
us, right?
lining. Or a Hummer, she said.
Yeah, you just need to hum in the background.
I could see
Oh my
it.
gosh, behind the baddest puta.
Okay.
Just back up, Joseline.
She's not gonna have it. Ooh.
No, too soon. So, you know, after all of this, Stevie agrees to meet with Estelita again. Obviously, has something up his sleeve, per usual. Enter Britney, which I knew of Britney because of Rick Ross, right? Because she's
Yeah.
like his only female artist, I think, right?
Yeah.
And this is what
Now.
how I think this is ironic, because Stevie obviously has an issue managing women because he just bangs them all, whatever. But
Not his fault.
I don't know if you guys listen to the Breakfast Club, but when Rick Ross came on, he literally said, I can never really have a female artist because I'm afraid I'm gonna shag them.
I didn't hear that. Rick said that?
Yeah, he said that.
said that?
Because when they were asking him about Britney, they were like, why don't you have more female artists? He's like, they'd be like looking good. Well, he said that one, they cost a lot of money, and two, like he may not have some self-control. And I just think it's ironic that the two men that admit that they don't have self-control around their female artists are repping this poor chick.
Well, I mean, Eminem said that a couple years back. He said, every lead girl in all my videos I've slept with.
Wow.
Dang, you gotta sleep for a role?
I mean, I don't
Me
know if
Too
they sleeping
movement.
for it. They might already have it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then
That's
it's just a
like,
bonus?
That's crazy to me. Like,
Yeah.
Well, Britney said
You want to be on, don't you?
that's
What video
awful.
girl has made it to a success? I don't know. One.
Black China.
Yeah.
She started
Was she
out
a-
in music videos.
No, she started out a stripper.
She's a
Yeah,
stripper.
but she didn't get famous because she was a stripper. She's
She
in a
got
music
famous
video.
for
Rose.
Tyga.
I think strippers have a
Rose was
different
in-
mind.
They both
Strippers
were in
have a
video
different
vixens.
mindset. They got business mindset.
Yeah.
I just feel like
So
they
whatever
do.
to get
'Cause
the
they about
job
their
done.
money.
They're getting their own money.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna take it into my own hands. These
Video
video
girls.
girls. I mean, from what it sounds like, they are dependent on
Yeah.
this man's financial situation to get to the next spot.
Facts. So
Well,
there-
Britney said that she didn't have to sleep with anybody to get where she was, and that's what set Erica and Estelita off. So I don't know if you guys are buying that or whatever, but obviously it set Erica off because she went right for the petty remarks.
I love it. I'm
I
so
believe
glad Erica's
Britney.
back.
I believe Britney though, because she doesn't look like Stevie's type.
She just ain't cute. You ain't want to say that, but Erica showed it.
Well, that's because she had an orange wig on. Let's give her the benefit. Maybe she looks better on.
It was the orange wig.
It might have been the orange wig throwing us off.
What's her Instagram?
But Erica.
let me just say though, I thought at first I was like, oh Stevie, that's so messy that you would have Britney in her whatever that was rehearsal, and then also know that you're bringing Estelita through.
Well, that's
But
what
then I
that's the
said it's
second
not
time.
messy, not just because Stevie, me and you, we here, but also because I think for Estelita, she needed to see another female artist blowing, singing well. I don't know if she was blowing the speakers out, but she was singing well, and she needs to see that competition in her face because she's whining and complaining to all her friends. Stevie's going, listen, I'm managing your career. There's other people that could be in this position.
Yeah.
You need to tighten up.
I feel the same way. Like Estelita, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, all she's doing is bitching and moaning to
Right.
everybody around her.
Right.
She never said to Stevie like, "Yo, either we're gonna work or I'm gonna find a way out."
And she can't sing, so be like in training, be doing something
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Like we should catch her at the gym and then also going right to vocal training.
Yeah,
Like we
that's
should
how
always
Joc-
see her doing something.
That's how Joseline was. She was
Yeah.
always working. I don't know what happened to Joseline, but she was on her stuff.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Joseline was dancing in the house. Anywhere she could, she was doing something. Something. So get on it. You ain't doing enough, Estelita. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing enough either.
I don't know. Listen, that man ain't gave her no instructions. He not doing nothing for her. He just got her sitting in the wings. So now, she is complaining. I don't think she needed to see anybody else in that position because she already did. He brought in Erica, and at the same time, nothing happened with that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't change her tune. They actually teamed up against him. You know what I'm saying? That is not the key. Either drop this girl or get serious about your business, Stevie, because, I mean, that ain't it.
Yeah, he
That
was
ain't,
calling her.
you just playing with this girl.
Yeah, he was just.
And she
calling
got
her.
a sad story.
I know. I feel bad for her.
Because
I
of that
can't
story,
laugh
though,
about
she
it.
should be more of a hustler.
Yeah, it
No?
doesn't seem like she's that much of a
Well,
hustler.
I mean,
She's broken.
It sounds like there's some issues there
Yeah.
with like daddy issues
Yeah.
based on what happened. So I feel like she might be finding herself in this continuous pattern with these types of men.
She got issues with men, period. I had to pause for a minute because I'm trying to be sensitive and have empathy, but she was like, I moved to U.S. when I was 14 because I got raped by 5 guys, and my first thought wasn't, damn, that's terrible. My first thought was it at the same time?
Stephaune.
No, but that would be even more horrible, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like
I
those
didn't think
levels
about that. I
of
don't
horrificness that's happening here.
I mean, but
Yeah.
either way, they're both traumatizing
Oh my
and would
God.
change your life.
But is Mona really is she trying to exaggerate some of these stories? I certainly hope so. I don't want this to be true for
Sadly,
everyone.
I didn't feel like it was exaggerated. I just
You
felt
think
like
that
that
was
was her truth, and it's crazy to me.
But it sounded like
that
her,
I feel like they all playing with this girl.
Sheesh.
it sounded like her dad was a pimp or something.
That's what it sounds like.
She had 20 siblings or 19 siblings.
Yeah.
Her,
They all can't be the same mama. No way.
And then she was like, her dad told her she had to earn money, and
Yep.
I was like, oh,
So he was a pimp.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Hey,
we're just assuming.
he dead though. You dead though. Pimp.
He's gone. But yeah, I mean, you would think that she'd be more of a hustler because she has to make. She was like, "This is my only chance."
I think
Stevie
she
was
thought
the
she
only
found
one who
her
believed
hustle.
in me. What? Just making somebody build her up? Like, obviously,
Well,
doesn't care that
she
much.
said he took her in. You know what I'm saying? And now he's promising, okay, I'm gonna get you a record deal. We're gonna put you on. You just give me 30%. And she's probably thinking, okay, 70% of something is better than the nothing I
Which
was
is fair
getting.
to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, even if you taking 30% of my something, you know what I'm saying? I'm still getting 70%. So I'm still gonna be. I get it. She should be out here hustling, but I don't even think she know what to do.
But
Yeah.
he's not even getting 30% of anything because she's not doing anything.
So they both at zero.
She
So
should
we're
go.
both at 0. But can we just talk? Like, I need to talk about Britney's feet. Like, why was Erica's first response? Your shoes are too small. Your toes
Yo.
Were they too small? I couldn't see.
scraping
I couldn't
on
see
the
either, but
ground.
it didn't matter because I couldn't stop looking at Erica Mena's face as she was reading this woman's feet. I was like, yo, and her face was like screwed up. She wanted to murk her in front of everybody.
But that's
It
what
was
you
so
go
embarrassing.
for. Like, you could tell that she was grasping for something because she's like, what can I do to roast this chick right now real quick? She's like,
She said her feet was grasping.
She didn't go
Her
for
feet
the.
was grabbing the
she's
floor.
like, yeah, at least the wig was
Yeah, I
like
was
an easy
like, yeah,
target.
she didn't
At
even
least
go for the
for
wig.
that.
Yeah,
And Erica, don't come down on Fashion Nova outfits. I like Fashion
You
Nova
know,
stuff.
girls are out here making a living based off their
Yeah.
fashion. Maybe Estelita should start wearing some Fashion Nova. Stevie could get his 30% in, like,
Yeah.
like everybody else on Instagram.
Do they pay well?
They give me
Probably
free
now.
clothes. I
Now.
don't know.
Is that it?
Free clothes.
They give you free clothes.
Well, she
They have
modeling
to be
noodles,
doing
so
something.
anything is a step up from the noodles, ain't
Girl,
it?
at least try some rock or something else.
Puff is not trying to hear these. Puff is not
enough
taking
money.
these meetings.
Yeah.
Esther, who? What?
She better
She
start her
can
own
model for
brand.
Hennessy then.
Some.
Tell you,
I don't know. Girls should be doing Hennessy though. I mean,
I could see it, maybe. I don't know. So can we just touch on real quick the fact that Tokyo's a virgin? That was just like a real quick storyline that we just tossed in there.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't really have much to say about it other
Nobody
than
wants it.
like, yeah, I wasn't really surprised that she was like, I'm not.
I'm just gonna keep reading because y'all saying what I'm saying too much today.
She was like, I'm not saving myself for marriage. I'm not. What was the other? Whatever the logical reasons why you
It's
think
not
that someone would
religious
be.
or whatever. She
Yeah,
just like-
she was just like, no, I just,
I'll
Never
give it
had
to
the
who I want to give it to.
opportunity.
I was like, sweetheart,
Drake likes his girls.
Tobias is at the
BBW.
house and he the only one knocking on your door right now.
better hurry up
sorry.
before Tobias
Drake likes
leaves.
BBW women.
No, that's not BBW. That's
Okay, we're not gonna knock anybody's
Have
body
we really
type out
figured out
here.
her purpose on the show yet?
No.
she's the only one who's had a single that everyone knows.
Yeah, I
so
guess-
So
Mona's
she
trying to
actually is hip hop.
She's
right.
the only
Mona's trying to
artist.
wedge
Okay,
some
okay.
hip hop.
So she's helping legitimate. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
She's the hip hop and the love and hip
Well,
hop.
she the only one that's not working on the music right now.
right.
What? What job?
Everybody else working on music.
She not.
She already got something popping. Get out of
She's
here.
not more
The
popular than Jock,
irony.
Who?
though. Young Jock. She's not more popular than Young Jock.
Oh, Lord.
guess.
Rasheeda maybe. Like, Rasheeda had that one
I
bubble
forgot
gum song.
Rasheeda.
What was
was
Rasheeda's
rapping.
song?
She had a bunch of.
It was
songs.
that
Boss.
bubble gum.
What was
Oh.
it? It was she had like a boss song.
The boys like to chew all of my bubble gum.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gonna have to
nobody-
intro the
familiar
show with
with
that
that
next
song.
week.
Y'all never
Yeah,
heard
next
that
week.
one? Okay.
Well, I'm sad because she didn't even make it into this episode. Her and her baby daddy drama.
We just ain't got time. It wasn't enough room to,
Yeah.
to drag
And
There
that
was
probably
out.
room. They could have cut some things.
Yeah, they could have. but we got to wedge in the only legitimate hip hop artist.
Yeah, just real quick.
I
But-
just have to say for Dime, though, I'm really happy for her because she's from Memphis like me. So shout out to you. I hope you have a healthy pregnancy and I can't wait to see your wedding special. I know they're going to probably do that for her.
Oh.
That would
And
be
your
nice.
and your man's traveling right now. He ain't played since 2006, but he trying to get on the team.
Yeah, I was like, I think his ball
sipping
days
that
are
tea.
probably over. But
He's on the road traveling to try to get on a team right now. He ain't played since 2006.
yeah, how does
It's
that
2018.
work?
It's 2018.
That's like more than 10 years ago. I think it's safe to
That's
say
12
his
years
career is
ago.
over.
That's 12 years ago. And the way the NBA works, I don't know.
Oh my God, shut up.
Sorry,
So what did
Jessica.
he do, guys?
Where is
Have
he
some businesses.
right now?
Hopefully, he has some businesses.
Where is he?
He's
he
better
better be
start
running.
selling the flat tummy tea too. I
Better
don't
start
know.
running the kids camp like everybody else do. Do the kids camp.
Yeah, the
Kids can't
cop
make money.
out after the
Oh,
after
yeah.
the league. Well, before we go, we're starting up a new game, a little new special segment.
Yeah.
It's called, what is it called?
It's called Guess That Bar. So you guys have to guess the bar that I'm going to say it in monotone.
All right.
Again,
And you
this
have to
is
guess
the
the
only
artist.
hip-hop.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you a little hint. These are all people that are involved in love and hip hop in some kind of way.
I'm not gonna know
Oh,
one
God.
song.
I know. Will we know the songs? This
These
is
are
like
popular
the
songs.
irony of it all.
Popular songs, okay.
Okay. Hit us.
I'm just going to say it monotone. You know, sugar never ever was so sweet. And I'm dying for you, crying for you, I adore you. One hit of your love affected me.
Drawing a blank.
And I'm strung out on you, darling. Don't you see? Every night and day, I can hardly wait for another taste.
Let's get to the chorus.
Wait.
I'm not going to give you the chorus,
Is
I'm
it-
going to give you the song.
Is it Karlie Redd?
No. It's Honey Mariah Carey. And that was produced by Stevie J. If
Oh.
you didn't know, he produced Honey with Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah, you did a monotone knocking.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
just Britney, when she was on the show, she was doing a remake to that. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
chose
That's
that
what she.
song.
That's why I
Yeah.
recognize. It. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
All right,
I
number
don't think
two.
I
Number
picked
two.
this.
Oh, yeah, another one.
I go to dinner and steak. Only the real can relate. I used
I
to
think
live in the P's. Now it's a crib with a gate. Got the rollie on the charm, looking like frosted flakes. Had to let these know.
I feel like I heard that song before.
I know that song.
Wait, you got to tell us, is it a
Can you
guy
give
or
us
girl?
a little melody?
I feel like
Like just a
it's-
little
Is it a guy or
song.
girl?
I go to dinner and steak.
This ain't Biggie,
Only the
is
real
it?
can relate.
That ain't Biggie, is it?
No.
Why I felt like that was Biggie?
I used to live in the P's. Now it's a crib with a gate.
It's
Sing
not
more.
Scrappy.
Oh, it's
no.
Cardi B, Bodak Yellow.
Oh.
But
That's
yellow. Lord.
But she made it. Okay, on the
All right,
Billboard.
one more.
All right, this is the
You
last
should hit us
one.
with-
Lord.
Sing the chorus monotone or something, or like the I don't know. I don't know these
We
verses.
need help.
We need help.
All right, I'm gonna try this one. And when I no, wait. I was about to give you the title. And when I make it rain, money all over the ground.
Jessica Dime.
Fresh Force One, John Button down. And I'm like, oh boy, a clique full of stars. Big boy, big cars. At the end of the day,
That's not Jessica Dime?
no.
Well, money's on the ground.
It's I know you see it, Young Jock.
I know you see it. That's the only time.
Meanie,
Money,
mo. Yes,
Oh,
so
Lord, Young
yeah.
Jock.
Y'all lost.
Right.
I'm gonna have to pick some better. I mean,
No, we're
easier
gonna
songs.
No, I mean you did a
Maybe
good
we
job.
just need to brush up on
We
our
just-
Love and
we
Hip
didn't
Hop
know
playlist
It's-
over here.
Your audience here was terrible, but
We're just clueless.
No, yeah.
Okay, and in news and gossip for 11.
AfterBuzz TV News.
What a drop! Oh, I feel like a little newscaster. Okay, this just in. Jessica Dime is now. There's a warrant out for Jessica Dime's arrest. No, it's not Jessica Dime.
It's
There's a warrant. Oh wait, hold on. This just
Tommy.
in. Hold on. There's a warrant out for Tommy's arrest. She skipped her hearing for her DUI and driving without a license case.
Again, I told y'all DUI, Tommy in the bottle, don't
Yeah,
mix
and I
well.
mean, she already had an open case for the little situation with her sister at the mall. You know, the one that we heard about in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So, she might be going to jail. Her future isn't looking too bright.
Yeah, I think they said she's on probation or something, so she can't violate. I don't know what's.
So
going
what
on
does
with
that
her.
mean? Like she's gonna be off the show next season?
is
How
her-
long do you go to jail for something like that?
They'll stretch it out. She won't go to jail before the season's over.
But for next.
Yeah, she'll probably be in there.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man, she's
But
my
I mean, she
favorite
don't-
That
character.
doesn't need mine too, but I don't think she'll be in there long.
But she don't really have a storyline this season, though.
I
No,
know
but
they're just
she-
trying to slide her
I
in.
like
we
her
wouldn't
too,
know.
but-
We didn't even see her this
Well,
episode.
I hope
Yeah,
she
well,
starts
really see her.
dating Erica. I mean, she's putting herself
What?
around her.
Oh,
I don't know.
Lord.
How many mugshots does Tommy have now? Is it 36? I don't know.
Is it? Has
No,
she been to jail that
she's
many
had,
times?
like,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of mugshots. So.
Well, that means, the chances of her getting out of this are probably slim to none because they're probably
Slim
fed up with her
to
by
She's a
now.
repeated criminal.
None.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you just going to skip out on court like that? Just make yourself.
What happened? Did you forget?
Oh.
She was,
Did they send
she was at a
reminders
hosting.
out?
She was a hosting.
The who?
You gotta have a lawyer.
I mean, when you're at her, she can afford it.
Where is
Maybe
your
she
lawyer?
can. I don't know.
She needs one for
Where's
sure.
your
Either
lawyer?
way, if you see Tommy out here,
Not if you
Just
see
keep
her.
walking. Just keep walking.
yeah. Okay, so do you guys got any predictions for next episode?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Well, I'll go. I will say, I don't know if y'all notice, but Tokyo the Virgin is,
Pregnant.
no, she's not pregnant. That'd be amazing. I don't know how long she's gonna last, although she legitimizes the Love and Hip Hop brand. But she did get the forehead kiss from Tobias at the end of that little segment.
Well, what does the forehead kiss mean?
That is a friendship kiss.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. When it's your lady and you getting up, you can always kiss your girl on the forehead, whatever. But in that moment that's supposed to still be intimate, he got up, he kissed on the forehead like, thanks for making that, dog.
I thought forehead kiss was intimate.
I thought that was cute. Like I used to wanna, but now I don't want anybody kissing my
No. What movie is it that
Aim higher.
talked about the forehead kiss? Talked about the forehead kiss. There's a movie, I'll find out about it.
Well,
so,
I want to predict something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Kurt gonna see the baby?
Mm.
Oh.
I think he's gonna make custody arrangements with Jasmine because they seem to be very family oriented, and Rasheeda seems open to getting to know the baby and not placing the blame on the child. So I think he will, in some way, make arrangements and he'll be around the baby.
Oh, Lord.
Probably
so that
for
means-
Rasheeda's sake. He probably will just do anything that she says. So he's like, oh, this will Soften her up a little. Sure.
It just makes my head hurt because now this girl, whatever her name is going to get a
Jasmine.
storyline now. That's, we don't even need you, Jasmine.
Well, we
We're
don't
good
need
without
her,
you.
but we definitely don't need her mom or her grandma either. But they're there,
No,
so.
we don't. I'm sorry, y'all. Home records gotta go.
Storyline for them.
And so, what are we thinking about Sierra? Is her relationship with BK over?
I think she has a soft spot for Shooter.
I don't know. BK, run.
Well,
Run, dog, run.
She's still in a marriage. She keep telling him every time they get together, yeah, I just got to go sign those papers.
You sound like Usher, girl. You sound like
Where are the
Usher.
papers? In L.A.? What are you
Where
talking
are
about?
these papers?
The
Where are
papers
the
are
papers?
with Tommy.
And we don't know where that is.
You know what I'm saying?
And lastly, I wanted to ask you guys, so is Erica's deal with Stevie done? Is she not messing with them anymore? Or is she just making
No.
more room
Listen,
for
after
herself?
all this, she better not.
She's in Jazzy's boot camp, so I think she's gonna rock with Jazzy. And I think all the girls should just shift over that way.
But Jazzy's not a manager.
What is
He
he, a
can make some
producer?
He's a
Oh.
producer.
He can make some songs.
You got to go back to Stevie at some point.
Or you could find yourself
Anybody
a new
else?
one.
Anybody else?
Anybody else.
They got to come on back to the good guy. Tell him, Stevie.
Stevie is not the good guy. All right, well, on that note, thank you guys for watching the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta After Show. We'll be back next week, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm your host, Olivia Gabaree, aka The Real OG. You guys can follow me at @thereal_O_G.
And you can follow me on Instagram, Conversation Piece, like a piece of cake, or Twitter, Miss MISS Combo Piece. Thanks.
And I believe in miracles. I believe in Jesus. I don't know how you get back in the league after being out since 2006. But we're going to be praying for Sean and, moment of silent meditation for his career. But if you want to follow me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at I am Stephaune.
And you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at DJ Richie Skye.
All right, we'll see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.